Hi, this is Terry. I've lost 180 pounds with a combination of keto, carnivore, and counting calories. I started my journey in August of 2019 and reached my goal in November of 2022. Now that I've reached my goal, I'm focusing on my health, both physical and mental. Thank you for watching. So, I always ask you guys what are some ideas for me to make in my bowl. Well, Lori, F&M Lifestyle, she said, why don't you make a fajita bowl? Since I take I take my taco bowl. So I'm going to get these cooked. And then whenever I add the ground beef to it, we'll add some Southwestern seasonings. All right, so now this is some ground turmeric. Then we have some ground ginger. And we have some medium fajita seasoning. We're going to add some chili powder. Okay, a lot of chili powder. And a little bit of ground cumin. All right. And then we've got a little bit of campfire seasoning because it's got all the things in it. Now, let's give that a little chop up and stir. I'm probably going to add a little liquid to it just to kind of, because my beef is so dry. So I'm going to add a little liquid to it and let it kind of meld together here. Okay, so I just probably added in about 3 or 4 tablespoons, maybe not that much. But anyway, so now I just want all this to kind of blend together. And in the meantime, I'm on the other side kind of making a little salsa pico de gallo type situation. So now I'm going to let this go. I'm going to cover it. Let's see, timer. We'll let that go for about 3 minutes and let all those flavors blend together. There's the lids of all the things that I just used. So this part I have, it is 2 servings of salsa. Hang on just a second. Okay, in no way is this any kind of real pico de gallo. But that's some salsa, and I'm going to add in some red onions. I know there's onions in my thing, but just shut up and let me have it. Okay, so 30 grams of onions. Let me write it down. Now I've got some bell peppers that I cut up this weekend. Okay, we'll go with that. There's going to be more veggies in my actual salad, so hang on. Okay. Oh, no. We're also going to add some sweet chili sauce. I like the flavor of this stuff. So we're going to zero this out. I'm going to put in just a little. These are all the things that I don't want to heat up. So, okay, 12 grams. Hang on. Okay. Yeah, these are all the things I don't want to microwave. So this way, when I microwave the other, this won't be. So that's going to be that. I'm going to go ahead and put the lid on this. There'll be tomatoes. Well, they don't need the tomatoes because that's salsa. So I'll put that with that. And then we'll get our salad going. But this just beeped. So we need to put that in a container. Hang on. All right. So that's in there. And I'm going to let that cool off before I put the lid on. It's just going to sit back there. In the meantime, let's get our salad ready. Okay. So we got our salad. And I've got it on my scale. So I'll zero the scale out. We'll go for hopefully about 60 grams of tomatoes. Kind of looking through them to see if any of them are getting on the sketchy side. Nothing looks bad, so there we go. All right, we got that. I'm going to put in a few pieces of broccoli. So at church today, they were talking about Silas. Oh, y'all can't see that aimed up. Hang on. Okay, so I'm cutting up some broccoli in here. Oh, shoot, I didn't zero it. Well, I'll whenever it gets to about 120, that's when I'll know. Oh, that is 120, so there we go. Okay, hang on, I got to write that down. 60 tomato and 60 broccoli. Okay, so anyway, at church today, it was talking about Silas and Paul. Well, I got that song stuck in my head. Just like Silas singing with Paul. Words can break down prison walls. Or praise, I don't know, something can bring down prison walls. Anyway, I got that song stuck in my head. Let's see, we got an apple. Let me zero it out. And this is my pickled veg. This weekend, I added a bunch of vegetables to my, to the liquid. And I went ahead and pulled this out. These are pretty doggone pickled. I am quite sure that they will be just fine, not in the liquid right now. So, there we go. Alrighty. And then we got to get her seasoned here. I wish I could remember exactly which song that is I've got stuck in my head. I honestly cannot remember. Like ranch seasoning. That's just the only part. And I asked my Alexa, but she gave me the wrong answer. She don't know. Half the time I think she just makes up stuff to shut me up. We're going to add some of our guacamole and more seasoning. Just to kind of, that was ranch powder first. That's a guacamole and more. We're going to add in a little bit of my Avo Bravo. I think I say that wrong every time. Bravo Avo. Dadgummit, Terry. Okay, Bravo Avo is what it is. I just can never say it right. Alrighty. Okay. And this is just a regular salad, so we're not trying to get too wild with it, y'all. And there we want to zero it out and get our, this is our dressing. Just like Silas singing with Paul, words can break down prison walls. I don't even know, that's the only part I can think of in this moment, because that's the only part stuck in my head. So I'm sure there's a whole lot more to, well, I know, y'all, I know there's a whole lot more to that song. Now hang on, I'm going to get our breakfast, just a second. I remember another part. Just like Lazarus coming out of that grave. Something, 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 something. Anyway, so cheese wedge and my Begga cakes. So now I just got to load my deal. Y'all can't see me load this, y'all. Well. Hi. I'm loading my thing. I'll sure be glad when that dealie comes in. Got my pills and this is not gum, it's Fun Tack. Somebody, one of my nurses was trying to be slick and put one of those spider rings on my office door. Well, I just thought it's funny, so I moved it to another spot. And then one of my other coworkers, she said, you know what I think would be real funny is if you moved it around the building. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm taking in, oh, you're over here. I'm taking in some Fun Tack to work. And I'm going to like cut off the ring part. And I'm going to just stick it up at different places in our office. In our building. So, all right. Well, that's that's my breakfast and lunch. Love y'all. I know. We're going to make it. We got about 5 more days, and then we get our daily back. Bye. Whew. The song is Pour Your Spirit Out. I don't remember all the words, but I just remember, just like Lazarus coming out of that grave. Something, 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 some. Jesus, something when you pour your spirit out. That ain't the right one. But anyway, that's the song that stuck in my head because he was talking about Silas. Just like Silas singing with Paul. Praise can bring down prison walls. And it can too. Love you guys. Bye. Hey guys, we're sitting outside. I'm working my way through the comments from yesterday and today. And transformation in progress. That's one of our followers. And she's got her own YouTube channel. So I haven't delved into her yet because I just want to make sure I give her a shout out. So transformation in progress. You guys check her out and go check out her channel. She's doing keto and she's lost 60 pounds in 7 months. So give her a check, guys. Okay, let's see where we are. It's Monday morning. 166.5. So, let's see. Hang on. Let's look at this right here. It's not neat, but starting weight was 167. Week 1 is 165.9. Week 2, 165.9. Week 3, 166.5. So, we're down, in essence, a half of a pound. I'm okay with that. It's a slow process. And like I said, I'm experimenting. I'm not rushing. I'm not trying to. I'm not. I'm not going keto. And after a while, if I feel like I need to, I can lower my calories or lower my carbs and go that route. I'm in no hurry. This is truly just an experiment for me. Okay, so let's talk about the scale a little bit. So, if I can get a picture of how my weights all looked on my journey, I'll let you know, or I'll post it right here. So I'll kind of leave this area blank just in case. Weight loss is not a constant decline. Weight loss for me, maybe it is for other people, but for me it was down two, up one, down one, up two, down. It was a very jagged type a look for my weight loss. It was very jagged. It was not just a straight weight loss. So for me, I'm not worried about the fact that I'm only down a half pound after 3 weeks. I'm not worried about it. I go out to eat with my mom every Sunday. And yesterday I told y'all yesterday I ate a bunch of nuts and I ate a bunch of cheese. So those are calories and that I didn't necessarily need. But I also know, it's not gonna, I've got several events coming up. So, I'm gonna be going out to eat tomorrow night with my Red Hat gals, and then I'm gonna go, with the family at some point. We're going on a trip, so I don't expect that this weight loss is gonna be fast. And to be quite honest, when I was on my way down the first time, when I was about right here, I was 1,400 calories. So while I'm 1,700 calories now, I'm still 300 calories more than what I was back when I lost it the first time. I understand I'm also higher carb than I was back then also. So I just want to kind of point out some things that, that maybe you can think about too is, yes, I'm eating 1,700 calories. Is that how much I was eating whenever I was at this stage, a couple of years ago? Absolutely not. I was 300 calories less than what I'm eating, but I ain't dropping 300 calories overnight. You know what I mean? Everything for me has to be a slow process. I have to get used to doing what I'm doing. I can't just jump and do something, and I'm not willing to jump and do something and be miserable. So this is a slow process for me. It's a mental change. It's a visual change, seeing me changing my food and changing things. In fact, I think I was eating 6 ounces of my ground beef back then at this stage. So I know the amount of food I'm eating right now is not the amount of food I ate the first time. It's more, and I recognize that. Okay, so I need you to understand. So I am in no hurry to drop these 10 pounds. I understand it's going to take me a while because I have to make changes, but being who I am, like Sheldon, I have to make changes slowly for my own personal mental health. I can't just jump and make changes. It's just not who I am. So anyway, I just wanted to touch base with you all about that because, yep, I've gone up a little bit this week, and I'm going to go up next week, and I'm going to go up the week that we're on vacation. So this is going to be a very slow weight loss process. So I just want to make that clear to everybody because, it's kind of like you're watching a race, who's going to win? How's it going to go? What's it going to do? It's interesting, outside looking in, it's interesting. Well, as somebody who's living it, it's going to be very, very slow. It might take me 6 months to lose this 10 pounds. And I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. So I'm just sharing that with you because, this is going to be a process. This is not going to be some big boom, 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 boom. I've lost my 10 pounds. Yay. It's going to be working my way down, counting calories. It's going to be, adjusting this, adjusting that. And like I said, even after those things are adjusted, it's not just going to be down, 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 down. It's going to be zoot, 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 zoot. You know what I mean? It's just how life is. And that's okay because that when it's slow like that, when we learn to adapt and allow our brain to absorb things that that we allow ourselves to understand and realize that it's not just a quick fix, and that it's not just going to happen overnight, and that we do have to adapt to things. When we allow ourselves those, our understanding, then that sets us up for success in the future. So because my goal was 168 and I'm 166, so I'm still 2 pounds below my goal, but I personally want to hit where I was at my lowest, just to hit it again. So that's why I say this is just kind of a personal little vanity pounds thing. So, all right, bye. Okay, we got our usual Begga cake. So, on days when I go out to eat, just something to tell you all, I still really try, except for when I go to Mom's, I really try to eat my usual things. So, my usual breakfast, my usual supper, and then whatever I eat, or lunch, whatever I eat whenever I eat out. It's something that helps me feel like I'm staying on track, helps me feel like I'm not, falling, derailing and going into a binge mode. If I focus on eating all the right things at the other 2 meals of the day, then whatever I eat, or what, don't get me wrong, it's still gonna be too many calories or too much whatever, but I really, really try to focus on making sure I still stick to all the right things for the rest of the day. So it's a new thing for me. So I thought, because in the olden days I'd eat out once and it'd derail me, but anyway, I just thought I'd share that with you. So if I know I'm going to go out to eat, I try to eat the right breakfast and lunch, or breakfast and supper, or whatever other 2 meals. So that, well, now vacation time, I have no idea how it's all going to work, but that's why I'm going to take a bunch of food. Here we are at Tractor's. I'm just going to do a voiceover to cover up all the conversations. Looking at my menu. Had to get it open. I was struggling there. And I was looking at the smothered chopped steak. There was no sauce or gravy on it. And there was other options. And it comes with one side. And I was gonna either do broccoli, or I was torn between the veggie kebab, or baked potato. But I ended up going with the broccoli. And it was really, really good. I also went with a side salad for $3.50 more. There it is. You can see it. That's onions hanging off. I thought it was bacon, but nope, it's onions. And there's a side salad, so that's what I had. Well, I went by AT&T store in Jackson, because that's where our meeting was. They didn't have a screen protector for my phone, so they said to try the one in Cape or Best Buy. So I went by AT&T in Cape. They didn't have it because my phone's the old one. It's a 12. It's a 12, or it's a 12 something. Well, by now they got 15s. So, it's outdated, so they don't have a little screen protector. So then I went to Best Buy, and it was a nice fella. He just talked and talked. And anyway, but we got it. We got it done. And, hang on. Oh, there was an email from YouTube. Anyway, so I got my screen protector, and then I went by Scooters. They have a place called Scooters. I got a coffee. It's the same kind I got as Friday, but what I feel like, my taste buds said, this is a little weaker. It's almost like, how you go some places and you get tea, and it looks more like not tea, like watered down tea that you get when you make tea, and then you put ice in it, and then all the ice melts and it's really clear. That's what this looks like. It's almost like it's watered down. I mean, it's the way it tastes, but it's still good because it's just not a strong coffee flavor, which is good because I don't like strong coffee. So I might have to remember this place. But anyway, so I got that. And I'm going to eat my apple. I don't care if I had a big lunch. I'm going to eat my apple. I love y'all. I'll see you at supper. Hello. Seems like we just did this last night. Because we did. Let me just show you what I did. So, instead of my salad, I'm just going to eat, I'm going to finish up oh my gosh, sweet potato and Brussels sprouts. I'm going to finish that up. And this is what I made to take today. That is the fajita bowl. So I got that, and that's what I'm going to eat for supper tonight. Okay, let's try the fajita bowl. See what we think. I love food. I just love food. I got my Brussels. Like I said, next time I'm gonna boil these or something a little bit first because they're just too crunchy. And my sweet potato. Let's try that. We already know it's good. Now this. My frozen protein shake. It's a half a package of the birthday cake keto chow protein powder. It is 1 serving, which is 7 grams of the pistachio pudding. This one has a 4 teaspoons of xanthan gum. I don't know, I made these up a while back. And then a half cup of milk. And then the rest of it topped off with water. So, by the way, it's a little too late, but what I did the last couple times, well, today anyway, when I mixed it up, I mean, it's good and thick consistency. I just did 1 respin. So I ran it through the light ice cream. Then I did 1 respin. The top was a little smoother, and further down it was that powdery look. But I thought, you know what? I eat all this stuff first, and so by the time I get to it, it's already kind of defrosted quite a bit. So I don't think I need to go any further, do more than 1 respin, and let it be somewhat powdered because it's going to melt while it sits out. So that's kind of just keeping it a little more frozen. So, So lunch, I had that smothered chopped steak. It was good. There was no gravy or sauce or anything over it. That's why I went with that. It was sauteed onion, peppers, and mushrooms and provolone cheese on top of the steak. So because there was no sauce, that's why I thought, oh, that'll be good. It'll be like a burger with onions, peppers, and mushrooms. So and then the broccoli. And it was dumb. It was dumb. But I got the salad. It was $3.50 more. That ain't no $3.50 salad, but it's all right. It is what it is, and I didn't need the $3.50 salad, but that's okay. It was all right. So anyway, so now I'm gonna finish eating and then get on with my night. I love you guys, and I will see you tomorrow. Today's Monday. Tomorrow night's Red Hat Ladies Day. So I'm going to use the salad that I made up today, and I'll take that with me tomorrow. So meal prep's going to be fast in my next video. Okay. I'll see you all later.